Before I continue to the next part, to the keyboard input, I just wanted to add a little explanation and also a code update in this part. So I'm just going to show you the application, so why it is needed to actually, every time when the mouse enters or leaves the window, why it is needed to actually set this last x equals x position and last y equals y position. I'm just going to show you if I run the application. As you can see, as I'm entering, the mouse is now outside of the window of this GLFW window, but if I enter the window, the view or the camera starts very smoothly to follow the mouse. There is no jump. No matter where I am entering the window, I can enter it from the left side and it starts to smooth follow, also from the bottom and also from the right. So there is absolutely no jump, it just starts to smoothly follow the mouse pointer. So now let me show you. If I'm just here in the mouse look callback, I'm just going to add a pass and just comment out this last x equals x position and last y equals y position. And now, as you will see, as I'm entering the window, there will be a jump in the scene, as you can see. I'm going to enter it from the, let's say, from the bottom, and now it jumps to the floor. So that's why it is needed. I'm not sure if I explained this in the last video. That's why I'm created this additional video. And there is an easier solution to this. Actually, we don't need this mouse enter callback. This is only needed when you, I'm just going to here remove this pass and uncomment these two lines. So now it is again as it should. So, but there is another solution, as I said, is just by capturing the mouse completely. So now as our application runs, we have full control over our mouse. And if you want to have full control, that's why I'm decided to show it both ways. So you can have full control over your mouse, or you can just tell GLFW to capture the mouse. In that case, you won't have full control over it, but I'm just going to show you what I mean. So I'm just going to comment out this mouse enter callback, and later I'm also going to delete this. And here I'm also going to comment out this set cursor enter callback. And here I'm just going to add a new callback. I mean, this is not especially callback. It will just set the input mode to cursor disabled. So now with only this one line, we now disabled the cursor. So every time I run the application, now the mouse cursor just disappeared. And of course it doesn't work because there is one more additional step in the callback function here. So now I'm also going to include here the first mouse global variable, so first mouse. So now I'm including here the first mouse and also the last x and the last y. And here, if the first mouse, I'm going to calculate the last x and the last y, and also, or not calculate, but technically set the last x and the last y to x and y position of the mouse position, and also set the first mouse equal to false. So it will run only once. So, and now as you can see, we don't see anymore our mouse cursor. The mouse cursor is captured by GLFW, and there is no need to call that mouse enter callback anymore. And if you want to exit the application, if you are on Windows, you can just press the Alt tab, go back to PyCharm, and just press this little red square. And now it says that the process is finished with exit code -1, which is just an error code. So there is even a better solution to this, which is adding a key callback, keyboard input callback. When if you press the escape key, the GLW window will close with exit code 0. And I'm just going to add this keyboard callback function here, let's say. Okay, so I added a simple keyboard input callback, and this will be also used in the next video when I'm going to implement the WASD movement. So the keyboard key input callback in GLFW needs actually 5 inputs to this function: the window, the key, scan code, action, and the mode. We are interested in the key and the action. So here in the body of this function I'm added conditional. So if key equals GLFW the key escape and the action equals GLF press, so if I'm pressing the escape key, now the GLFW that set window should close will be called on the window, and this will be set to true. So in the main application loop, so the while not GLFW window should close now will be evaluated to true. And because this is negated here, it will be false. So this while loop will be terminated. And we also need to actually register this keyboard input callback with GLFW, and I'm going to do it here after this set input mode. Okay, we are ready. Just register this key input callback function. And now, if I run the application, the mouse is captured. And if I press the escape key, the application exits with exit code 0. So before it was exit code -1 when I forcibly exited it with this red rectangle stop button with this one, as you can see, -1. So in the next video I'm going to add the WASD movement, and probably that will be the last part in the camera. I'm also planning to actually show you how to implement this camera into a Pygame scene, Pygame and OpenGL scene.